Alright, I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you guys are having a... It's Friday, isn't it? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend. And yeah, today we're gonna be playing some Master Duel. So, I said this in like the community post that it's like a comfort game for me that I usually probably wouldn't want to stream. But I think the reasoning behind it is, I don't know, I was kind of hesitant on like streaming it because it's a bit of like a slow burn, and it requires like a lot of thinking, but also like a lot of patience. To me, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like chess in a way, except if the person who goes first, that's more likely that they'll win. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh kind of reminds me of chess nowadays, except if you go first, then you're just handed the game. Hey, not Min Hoa? Hoa? Sorry if I mispronounce it, but I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I took like a walk today, like just like 30 minutes before the stream, and lately I've been like doing it with my dad because he's like 60 years old and he's a bit out of shape, but we've been like walking together and talking about life, and so far we've like I want to say it's more like a bonding experience that we've never had, but it feels kind of good to have to clear like the air and just talk about things and talk about life in general. First time playing Master Duel. Hey Sunny Shine 45. Well, I don't want to say it's the first time that I've streamed it because I did stream the game over on Twitch a long time ago, about a year ago, but I haven't really streamed the game since, and this is the first time I have streamed it on YouTube. But it was mostly because, like, I didn't know what to stream over on Twitch a year before. So what made the most sense to me, since I streamed, like, Wizard 101, what made the most sense to me, like, was to stream Master Duel, which was, like, another card game. I know it sounds weird, but unironically, that's what I went with. But I'm not exactly like new to the game. I've had like some experience, and when I say some experience, I did try the rank ladder and I got my butt kicked. I'm asking because you have to start the download while opening conversation. Start the download? Oh, you mean I have the game up already, but I just wanted to talk to like the chat first, and I wanted to see if everybody's doing well. Oh, I also looked up I watched like some of the lore videos. Well, not the lore videos. I watched some lore shorts on the game we played 2 days ago called Fear and Hunger, and it was really interesting. There's like a variety of enemies that like correlate to each other, and there's like a whole bunch of gods. I don't know if I spoiled myself in like watching the shorts, but there's like figments of the gods, like remnants of them, that are related to the ending in some way. But I didn't like read too deep into it. I just thought that game was like super interesting. Oh, what else? So my experience with Master Duel, and I've been collecting like Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever since I was a kid, and I've stopped like in college because I had other things in life, but it was only until like after I graduated college I started going back to Yu-Gi-Oh, where like Master Duel became a thing. I haven't heard of Duel Links, but I know it's like more of a fast-paced Yu-Gi-Oh game. So with that, I mean, I was more interested in like Master Duel because it felt like Yu-Gi-Oh. It felt instead of like having different, what is it? So in Duel Links, you only have like 4,000 HP or 4,000 life points, but in Master Duel, we have 8,000. And in Duel Links, I know you have like different character effects, and most people would limit their decks to like 20 cards. Whereas like in Master Duel, the limit is like usually 40. But yeah, that's my experience in a nutshell. And I do have like a ton of decks and a ton of, I wouldn't say a whole ton of experience, but again, I tried climbing like the rank ladder, and I'm not a competitive person by any means. I don't know if you guys are like really competitive or play like League or what is it, CSGO or any of those games, but I've never been like a competitive person, mostly because whenever I win against somebody, I tend to feel bad for them. That's my mentality around it, and I know I shouldn't. It's just the way I feel about it. Duel Links is more mobile, which Speed and Rush Duel they have real cards for. Oh. So you mean if I have like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I can input that into the game? Or do you mean like I have to unlock it somehow? I want to unlock the more game of Master Duel. I heard like Duel Links is like a lot more, what is it? It costs like a lot more money because a lot of the cards are really expensive, whereas in Master Duel, like some of the cards in Duel Links are ultra rare, whereas in Master Duel they're like usually just rare or like super rare, so it's a lot more affordable. And in Duel Links it's like a lot more grind worthy, isn't it? I thought today is community game night. No, it's not community game night. It is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel night. Sunday is community game night. And for that, we usually start a lot earlier. We start at 5:30 p.m. Also, hey David Hamburgerson, I hope you're doing well. I read up on like the lore of what is it? Fear and Hunger. I didn't spoil myself too much about the game, but I do know about like some of the gods, and I know there's like a second game. I forgot like the name. It was something to do with a T, Terminus or something. Terminea? I forgot, but I know that that takes place in like the 1900s, I think. Whereas like the current one we're playing, it takes place in the 1500s, supposedly. But yeah, it's really interesting. I hope they, maybe in like the third installment, they're gonna go into like a futuristic zone where everybody has like Star Trooper uniforms or something. Maybe they might go into space, who knows. What I mean is look up Speed Duel TCG card. Oh, you mean that? I have the Speed Duel GX box. I have that in real life. Yeah, that one, that's like the only Speed Duel merchandise that I have, because I saw it at GameStop one time and it was like discounted by like 75%. So I wondered what it was. I thought it was like actually just regular Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they have like the word Speed Duel in front of it, and I have no idea what Speed Duel is exactly. I assume it might be like the same thing as Duel Links, where everything's like fast-paced, but I don't know. The difference is Duel Links has no crafting, but Master Duel does. Oh! So that's what it is. Yeah, I just like Master Duel more. But if you had a favorite, which would you choose? Is it Duel Links or is it Master Duel? Because for me, I like the idea of crafting it rather than having to grind for it or like pull it from a pack. Not that you can't do it for Master Duel. It's called Termina. Froggy had done some homework. Applaud. Nice. It's more so to do with the fact that I played the game and YouTube recommended me shorts, so I had no choice but to watch like some of them. I think that like for whatever reason it recommended me the game I just played, so I know something about the lore, like bits and pieces, but I haven't completely spoiled myself. I think for next week I have a bit of a better understanding about like why he's there. Well, actually, I know why he's there now. So there's like a person named Lagarde that I forgot the main character's name already, but it begins with a C. And the whole point of it is that we have to go rescue the knight since he was captured. And I also read up on like the character as well, that there's like a stipulation. If you don't rescue him within like 30 minutes of starting the game, that means he dies. Whereas if you do rescue him within the first 30 minutes, then his body isn't mutilated when you find him. And you get to have him on the team. So I don't know if that spoils it, but that's like the only spoiler I know about. That I could have had a character on the team within the first 30 minutes, but we fucked around for 3 hours. Yeah, that... So we can't have that anymore. I think that's the sad part. So we lost the character. Oh, one other thing I did spoil myself on this is like a tier list on the characters. So I don't know if it like completely ruins the game, but I saw like a tier list on like the different rankings of the characters. So, and like my main character that we're playing, the thief, is that he's like ranked on like the S tier since he has so many abilities. But there's like a different version if you don't play as him, and that's like ranked lower because he doesn't have like these other skills that your main character gets in the beginning, which is interesting. Master Duel cause grinding is a pain. Speed Duel is just 3x3 zones with main 2 skipped. Oh, wait, so in Speed Duel you only get like 3 slots for monsters. Do you get like link zones and extra? Do you even get like an extra deck? Can you use that? Or is it 3x3 just like you get like 3 spell zones, 3 trap zones, and also like 3 monster zones? Or do you mean like 3 columns? Can we play against you? Sure, I don't mind if you guys play against me. Also, hey Ahmed, I hope you're doing well. Yes, exactly, Kahera was there to save Lagarde. See, I didn't know that before, because like it was like the whole setup with the character settings, like how we had to like choose our characters and what kind of skills they got. I didn't know the whole reason why we were there in the first place, but apparently Kahera is there because he has to support his kid and also his wife. I didn't know he had one, but he does. I was like, what the fuck? See, I didn't know that. See, only by like watching a short or watching a video I could understand more of it. Look up a card called Terminal World and Terminal World Next. Knowing more about the game before playing and exploring makes it funnier. The game itself is pretty cruel, and plus a good story is not afraid of spoilers. I also watched like the marriage thing. How you said like when you lose limbs, that's like the only way to restore them. So like a marriage wasn't exactly what I thought in terms of like the marriage. I thought like marriage was actually like married in like matrimony where you like find a ring and then you stick it on the finger. But that's not the case. Apparently like marriage is like you fuse together using like the Super Saiyan fusion dance, and then like you turn into some either messed up amalgamation or you turn into like a bald clone. Which I was like, why? like in my opinion, like from what I've seen, like it doesn't serve any benefit other than to you just looking bald. Like I don't get it. Like I get like maybe it's to support a god, but why would you do that? Terminal World. There's like so many card games that I've seen over the Steam page. I know a lot of people are interested in Magic the Gathering, so I don't know if like you guys have heard of Magic, but like Magic is like a lot more simpler than Yu-Gi-Oh and like any other card game, but it's supposedly it's also the most complicated, unironically, because the simplest games are the most complicated games. So I don't know how true that is. We should expect those skills in Dark Dungeon with so many monsters. Dark Dungeon? Oh, you mean the one we're going through? I'm surprised that we're still like in the... I think we were in like the second floor. I know there's like multiple floors supposedly from what I've seen. Well, actually, no, we went to the third floor. That's the farthest we've gone. So I don't know how many floors we have, but I hope we get through that in the end. Also, I really don't know what the endings are, because I did look on the wiki, and I didn't spoil myself, but there's like multiple endings. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well as well. Oh wait, you meant me. Okay, I see. Speed Duel is just half speed, so it's all cut down. Oh, so it's half speed? I didn't know about that. Master Duel has a big smurf problem. Even in bronze lobbies, it can be a little frustrating to get into. Really? I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me get into the game. I've been yapping for like the past 20 minutes. I've been like super hesitant on like playing Master Duel because I thought like some people might not like it or aren't interested in Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I'm fully invested into Yu-Gi-Oh. Hold on. So right now they have like an event going on called the Water and Wind Festival. And like the only monsters that you can play are water and wind. But it's not really a problem with me because I only play like water decks mainly. I don't really play like wind well, actually that's not true. So right now, like besides like the water and like the wind festival going on, I am like ranked gold. I did achieve like platinum. And again, I'm not like a super competitive person or anything. But one thing I've had like a huge problem with is, and it's really weird. And I don't know why this is. I've been playing like gold format, like the standard to try and rank up. But so many gold decks that I found, they play like Duel, and they play Fire King, as well as what else? What's another meta deck? There's like so many people that play it in this tier. I was wondering what the fuck's going on. I thought those types of decks would be in like platinum or master rank. But still, it doesn't mean that I haven't gotten around to like try and, you know, achieve to beat them, I mean. I'm not saying I haven't beat some of them. Maybe the skill level is a lot lower. Lovely aspect of Fear and Hunger is they're the only relative less depressing indie anyways. Let's talk about more Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean... I don't know if you guys would like personally like Yu-Gi-Oh! But I like it for the fact that there's like so much interaction you can do. And also, there's just like so many things you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh! That allows for you to like just experiment with. Even if it means that it ends up being jank and the deck sucks. It's basically your deck is good enough to face against them, the system decided. Well, my deck sucks. So, I have like a bunch of decks. But mainly, the only deck I have confidence in is Water. And the only deck that I play that I have full confidence in is Mermail. Mermail Atlantean. It used to be Mermail Frogs, but then they banned Totally Awesome. They banned our boss. They banned the only frog that I loved. So we couldn't play that anymore. Yeah, I still have them. Yeah. So he's banned. I really want him to come back someday. I don't know why they hit him, but he looks really cool. They banned my boy. I really want him back. Yeah, I used to have like frogs in the deck, but they decided to neuter the deck by like limiting all the frogs, like the swap frog. It's limited to like 1 copy, so I can't really have more of them. Yeah, I used to play like a frog deck, but now it's no longer usable. I grinded the game at one point and got pretty close to the highest rank at one point. I was like D1. Diamond 1? I got really close to, I think, Platinum 1. And I was about to like rank up. But then I was like, damn, I gotta go through like 5 different ranks. I mean, 5 different levels just to achieve 1 rank. So I thought it wasn't really worth my time. But don't get me wrong, I'm not really competitive. I just wanted to see how far I can go with this deck. Click the format change on top of the event to see if all cards are allowed. Okay, let me see. Is Totally Awesome allowed in this event? I want to have him. I want him in the deck. No, he's banned. He's banned. Yeah. So even if the water and wind event is happening, he's still banned. I think that's the sad part. So the deck that I tried to like make with this deck, I mean the cards I tried to make with this deck is like really interesting in my regard. Because I tried to fit in like the new Ice Barrier cards, which are like the newest to Master Duel, and they have like a little bit of synergy just for the fact that you have to send it to the graveyard, and the mermails activate by sending waters to the grave, like based off your hand. But there are problems with this deck, such as consistency, but it is fun. Alright, it's fun when it works and the cards align, and when you basically have the heart of the cards. You just need the top deck stuff. You run a Cash Tira deck. Oh! I've seen a lot of people run Cash Tira decks, and what is it? They have like the Shangri-Ira, and they basically try to lock down people's zones. But usually, I never let that happen, because I feel like by having to lock down all their zones, it would take a long while. So you'd really have to like have a bad deck for them to be able to do that. Is it because frogs are OP that they are banned? I think it's because of what is it? There's like one card, was it Sprite? So I think the reason why our boss monster got banned was because this certain deck archetype decided to abuse the frogs. So they would use like the frogs as like, they would summon it out of the deck, and then they would combo off it to form like multiple Totally Awesomes, or I don't know. They would form like one Totally Awesome, and that was like too much. So Konami decided to ban Totally Awesome just for that, which sucks because I love Totally Awesome. He was part of the combo, and now he just. We can't use them. We gotta use like some other water cards. But yeah, this is my deck. Mainly that I try to play competitively. I'm not a competitive person. I know I have to like reiterate that. But I feel bad whenever I beat somebody. And I don't know why exactly, but I just do. But I've learned to accept that sometimes people just lose based off of either skill or luck, or a combination of both. Oh, you guys want to see like a really fun replay? So, one card I put into this is the World Sea Dragon Zealantis. And like the fun thing about this deck is just this one card. Hold on. Let me show you guys what I mean. There's like a couple of replays. I think it was this one, wasn't it? No, this one I played against like Fire King and the Snake Eyes, and they couldn't get rid of my White Aura Whale. Okay, where was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was this. Oh, there was like one duel where I had to go up against what was it? Dragon Link. I think that's the deck's name, Dragon Link, where they had like a whole board of monsters, like the whole zones were like filled up, and then I used like the Zealantis to lock them in. Hold on, let me play this. You guys will kind of understand. I know there's like easier ways to get rid of a board, but this was like so much fun. If you guys don't understand like what's going on, like for some people who might not play Yu-Gi-Oh, this was against what was it? Like a pendulum deck. I don't feel bad for pendulums all that much because they've gotten like a whole ton of support, so they are like viable in many ways. But they set up like a whole board of negates, and they summoned out their fusion monster that tried to like destroy my board, but it didn't really work out for them. So what kind of decks do you guys normally play? I know Ahmed says he plays the Kashtira deck, but do you guys play like any other decks? Another thing I really like is just the music, which after this it reminds me to go buy like the water field, because now they have like they have music attached to each specific field, so if you really wanted to have like a certain type of music, you can. I'm not gonna lie though, this looked like really, it looked really intimidating because the cards slammed like down real hard on the board. They're just like setting up a whole bunch of negates. So the thing I didn't understand is like they could have like negated some of the things that I did, but they chose not to. How many negates was this? Was this like what is it? The Burrow End was like 1. The Trap is another. That's 3. Appaloosa, not Appaloosa. LP Masquerina. So that's like 5 negates, I think. So I don't really know a whole lot about pendulum decks, but I do know that they need the pendulums to negate whatever I had. They just chose not to do that. Oh, I think this was like the part where it kind of got them, because after they did this, I just stole the Appaloosa, and they tried to destroy my field. So I used the triple tactics Telnot, and I stole the waifu. Then after this, they tried to summon what is it? Their fusion monster to try and destroy the board. Yeah, but I don't know why they did that, because I stole the Appaloosa. But since they used Max C, I was kind of afraid that they had like a different card that they could use called Nibiru. So there was like a reason that I used like more materials to create the Zealantis. I wanted to make them feel like I didn't get like the OKO or OTK, or not OTK. Do you guys know what's going on? Or is it too much for you guys? So the reason why the Zealantis works here is because the Marinsis locks all monsters into water. And after you banish them with the Zealantis, they're supposed to be summoned back by its effect. But since you're waterlocked, and I have the ability to summon only water monsters, they can't summon the monsters back. So I wiped their whole board. Yeah, that was probably like the most fun I've had with like a rogue deck in a long while. Okay. But normally, I don't think matches are gonna go this fast. That was so fun. I have a Magician Pendulum deck as well on my other account. Magician Pendulum deck. Sometimes I kind of wonder, like, whether these cards... So, I heard, like, some of the rogue decks can play against meta decks, but, like, the win rate is, like, 20%. But I always like to argue, as long as you know how to pilot the deck, then you have a better chance of winning, probably. More so than a meta deck. But I have, like, a whole bunch of, like, other decks as well, besides the Mermills. I have one called Gimmick Puppets. Yeah. I don't really trust this deck too much because it kind of sucks. Unless they have like the new support, then it's a little better. But I played this for like shits and giggles. It's not really competitively viable because like you really need to go second. Otherwise, you don't really have anything. You don't have much interaction. And I do have like one sort of meta. It's not tiered deck. It's not tiered in any way, but it used to be meta. I tried this out. It's called Sky Strikers. It's like girls who turn into like what is it? Neon Evangelion. That type of stuff. But I didn't really like it too much. I still have it. It just kind of relies on them not having like monsters on your zone. And just relies on them being links. And like part of the reason why I didn't like that is because I needed like multiples of them. Like I don't particularly like the deck because the main thing is I feel like you have to like repeatedly consume your resources. So they're all reliant on having these cards, and if you burn through them, then you can't really recover, which is my problem with it. Because it like your entire deck's reliant on this, like the little girl, and also the link monsters. So if they somehow got removed or are in the graveyard, you're kind of screwed. But I do have some like other decks, like Dreaming Nymeria. This one I really like. I don't know if you guys have heard of this deck too, but I think it's like a nice deck, but it's not really meta in any way. Like the only thing about this deck that I can say is that it has a unique mechanic where your extra deck... So, the story around this is that your extra deck is like a futon or like a mattress. So, this card's mechanic, or like the whole archetype, relies on this little girl sleeping on your extra deck. And after your cards in your extra deck are banished, then she wakes up and she basically destroys the field. Or she nukes the field. That's like the whole mechanic around it. Like, it's certainly not meta, but I like unique, goofy mechanics like that. Oh, there's also one thing I also tried called the Nordics. So, for any of you like mythology buffs, any of you guys like Norse mythology or like any sort of mythology whatsoever, I tried playing this. It's really bad. I don't think anybody can really make it viable in any way, because the whole point of these is just to get out like the mythology monsters like Odin and Thor and like one other one I forgot. Odin, Thor, and Loki. But their effects are terrible and they aren't really great. They just kind of, they're ultra rare for the sake of just being, I guess, gods. Like, I tried making this work. It literally couldn't. Oh, this is like my Hungry Burger deck. So, I really like this deck. It's not meta either. But it's all revolves around like the Hungry Burger. And chefs like having to summon this out. Because the whole archetype revolves around chefs. So they have to like cook recipes and, you know, ritual summon each other. And they summon out the burger. Well, actually, what it does is that it turns your opponent's monsters into burgers. By tributing them. Which I think is really cool. So there's like a ton of like wacky decks that I've played that I don't have like a whole lot of confidence in, but I do sort of play. Also Labyrinth, I don't play this. This is just the deck name that I gave. It used to be Labyrinth, but then I realized that I didn't want to play traps, so I stopped. And what else? Oh, there's Vanquished Soul. That's like a sort of a meta deck, sort of. The mechanic around this, I don't know if you guys know about Vanquished Soul. So they're basically like fighting game characters, but you splash them on the field, and if you feel like you're about to get destroyed by like another monster or like by an effect of some kind, then they swap out and then they replace each other. So they activate based off of like the attributes in your hand, whether it be dark, light, or like earth. So by doing that, it sort of plays around like a lot of the meta decks, but it's not really meta in and of itself because it requires like a lot of patience and also understanding of how each card works. But I like how they work with this archetype. Hello, fellow water enjoyer. Hey, Destin, one of Exceedance Impaladio. I hope I pronounced that right, but I hope you're doing well. I feel like the fun decks are the ones that aren't meta. The meta decks take a lot of memorizing, and a lot of times one slip up is a lot more punishing. Yeah, so a lot of the decks that I do play, they're rogue. they're bottom of the barrel. They kind of, I don't want to say they suck, because a lot of people don't play them, but they're not bad. It just requires a capable player of understanding the deck and then knowing how each deck works. So for me, I mainly play the Mermails and the Atlanteans, but there's also one other deck that I've recently tried called the Sharks. And their main gimmick is that they multiply and they create like the XYZ sharks. And what else? They equip to each other. And that's like the main gist of it, I think. This is like the deck that I sort of found off of the website called Master Duel Meta. And I just copied, well, except for this. This I just put in here for no reason. No Aquatris. I do have Aquatris somewhere. So Aquatris is like the only deck that I... So I used to back when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I had no clue about like the mechanics of the game and what made a good deck. So I kind of just crammed in like a bunch of Aquatris cards, like the aquarium set. So I crammed in this card, and I also crammed in what is it? Let me check related cards. There's like one that prevented your monsters from being destroyed. I forgot what that was. It was like some sort of field spell. Or a continuous spell, I mean. But yeah, I have like a whole bunch of... Aquatris is kinda... So I do know about Aquatris, but the archetype on its own is pretty bad. Because it consists of like 3 monsters. Where are they? Do I not have them? Oh, I do. So, they're pretty bad because they're just goldfishes putting on a show, supposedly. I think that's the lore around it. And they just kind of loop each other and summon each other or like add to the hand, but there's not really an archetype for it. They just sort of exist. Yeah, so there's like others part of it. Like they're not bad or anything, but they could be used. I just don't know in what. I'm talking about the Aquatris monsters that used in Shark. There's a monster used in the Sharks. That's the first I've heard. Oh, that one. The Beautiful Princess. This one, right? The Beautiful Princess. So I do have it. This one I like because it has to like it has to summon from the deck. But it can also get ashed, which which normally I don't really like, but it is a thing. Okay, hold on. Let me get into a duel. I know I've been yapping a whole lot, and I haven't been playing the game. I've been yapping for like the past 40 minutes without me playing anything. So, this is the deck that I'm gonna go with, alright? So, I know it looks pretty bad. It's a really janky deck, because I put in ice barriers. Hold on, where's the ice barriers? Add Poisonous Wind. Poisonous Wind. But yeah, I have like a whole bunch of it's kind of like a bunch of random stuff, and I kind of hope that it would work together. And like the ratios of it is it sort of works, but like it requires like a whole lot of what is it, understanding. Let me get rid of like a couple of cards. There. No Elemental Lord? You mean Molen Glacia? Molen Glacia in this event is banned, so they didn't allow me to have it. I'm pretty sure it's banned. Yeah, they banned it for some reason. I don't know why. Because it is a water monster, but they banned this. It's part of the combo for the Mermail, but they just chose to remove this. I don't know why. It is part of the event. Poison Wind. Wind monsters cannot be special summoned. Oh. Wait, so people are playing floodgates. Does that mean I can play the barrier statue? Hold on. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, well, that makes more sense. I'm not like a... I don't really, like, indulge in this sort of thing, but if you're, like, really interested in tormenting your opponent... Like, I personally don't do this, just for out of moral reasons. But, I guess if you really wanted to do in ranked, you can. But this is currently my own setup. Yeah, I use this to just to summon the Lancia. You could like sort of extend with this, I think, if you really wanted to. Okay, let me hop into the a duel first. Most play Ice Barrier and Speed Roar from Loner. Yeah, I do know about them, but I don't know. Do you guys like for this event? Do you guys play like your own deck, or do you guys play like the loners? Because the loners are pretty good. Like they give you a lot of cards that they're actually pretty good. Like for the event, I mean. Like, they're actually usable. I play Magispector. That's like the Pendulum deck, isn't it? That's the one where it can avoid like a whole bunch of negates. And it can't be destroyed by card effects, isn't it? I don't really do events. I do it for the fun. Alright? I do it for the fun. Not really, but I do it because I want to experiment with the deck and I want to see what works and what doesn't. That's basically my entire reasoning behind this. Alright, I'm gonna try this out, and if it works, it works, but if I lose, then so be it. What do you know? Talk about like yapping for like 15 minutes, and then finally I get to play the game. Hooray! Aren't you guys excited? You need to go second? I know. The funny thing is, like, I always go second. I know most Yu-Gi-Oh players, they'll say, you should always go first, because you'll get the advantage that way. I mean, advantage that way. But I always go second. Oh god, there... I know this combo. So they're gonna try and lock me with like the general Raiho, and I don't like that. I don't really like the fact that this card exists, but I do have it. But I do have evenly matched, so it's not like they can negate this. Are you guys having fun yet? I think he's trying to figure out the deck. Alright, you guys want to know what else is kind of funny? What if I just do this? I played this for a reason. It's just... unless they can negate this, I just find it so funny. You can discard one card, then declare one monster type, destroy all monsters with the declared type. I just put that in there for shits and giggles. I mean, if they negate it, then yeah, that's pretty bad, but I don't think they will. Wait, so does the Ice Berry also die to evenly matched? I don't think they can out it, can they? I guess maybe like the... I guess maybe the Lancia can summon the the Lancia can summon the, what is it, the Trishula, and it can banish a card in my hand, right? They can keep the Lancia, then rebuild everything? Oh. Trishula doesn't work if I remember correctly. Well, can I just use, can I use triple tactics talent? So if he activates that, can I just steal his Lancia? You know what I like about this? Is they have some, like, some real nice music in the background. I haven't really heard, like, any of this music before. So I'm not sure whether or not this is, like, made specifically for the event going on. But I like it. Why did he do that? Why? Alright, well, oh, I drew into, like, two bricks. Yeah, I didn't intend on, like, getting it, so... Oh, what if I use, So the thing is, what if I use triple tactics? What if I use evenly matched? Do you guys think he'll banish the evenly matched? Do you guys think he'll do that? If I just use this, then he banishes it, and then he just banishes whole field. Do you guys think Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna do that? Try? Alright, sure. Yes, it will. Let me see. I want to see if he actually does this. This is so stupid. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna banish it. He actually banished his entire board, didn't he? Because I know for a fact Ice Jade doesn't prevent that. So he has to banish all his cards. So the only thing he can do now is just summon the... Oh my god. I knew he would do that. You guys didn't know that the Adrian doesn't work, right? So he thought the Adrian would work because it's supposed to prevent cards from being banished, but that's not how evenly matched works. That's so funny. Like, I've tried that before, and I've had that happen, so I sort of can understand, like, the whole ruling behind it. Hey, Flame Bro. How's the games? How are you doing, man? We just had somebody scoop because they couldn't understand or comprehend reading. But I didn't mean to, like, laugh at that. I do feel bad for them losing. Like, it's because the solve was not finished. He could have chose not to banish, and he would have been able to keep one card, but he chose not to. He chose to banish the evenly matched. And that's where he... Like, if you destroy evenly matched, then your whole board basically just dies. Or if you try to destroy it. If he had, like, a negate, sure. Also, Flame Bro, I hope you're doing well. The games are going okay. This is the first game. Let me check my cards. I gotta make sure that I'm able to draw extenders. Oh, If you guys are wondering why I have this one penguin here, I decided to be a little brave. And I know most people don't run this, but I run Penguin Brave. Yeah, I like the little guy. Like, he's just such a nice little boy. Like, nobody runs him because he could just get destroyed, but I do it with, like, the penguin. And, like, somehow, sometimes it works, other times it's not gonna be relevant. But maybe in some situations he might. You're well? Nice. Are you playing any comp games right now? I just got off. Nice. Was it Valorant? Got a party tomorrow, so probably sleep early. Oh, okay, well... what kind of party is it? How come I'm not invited? Hmm? Oh, I drew the big boy. I drew the title. Oh my god, it's Fluonderies. I hate this shit. I hate Fluonderies. I don't like this archetype. Is Dimensional Barrier banned? I mean, Dimensional Fissure. You guys know if they have that card in the deck? Because I would hate to go up against that. That just makes the cards annoying. And they summon the M-Pen. And then they have more of the birds on the field. Oh, they also have the map. Philanderies and the magnificent map. Somehow they managed to draw this. So let me read what this does. While this is Tribute Summon, your opponent cannot activate the effects of special monsters they control in attack position. Okay, Do you guys think I should evenly matched? Because I don't think there's like a way I can out this. Okay, let me see. So I know for a fact if I do this, let me just test the waters. Let me summon this. I want to see what he does. And you guys told me to place second. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't really see an out other than to just like evenly match them. And I assume they only have like one M-Pen. I kind of wasn't expecting like the Fluanderies. Okay, let me do this. Let me summon the Atlantean Dragoon. Well, actually, yeah, let me do this. I mean, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of, an Agerine. Okay. So I have to pop this. Let me add an Abyss Megalo. So then I think what I'll do is I'll use this. And I'll summon this. Do they still have a response somehow? Oh wait, it's okay, I see. Hold on. Oh my god, I kind of made a grave mistake. Actually, no, not so much. I didn't make a grave mistake. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I need to think a lot more on this. I don't think he's gonna OTK me though. What I was thinking of doing was like popping the Impen, because it's not immune to... I don't think it's immune to the card effects. So I can do that. Is he banishing this? He is kind of lucky I only have one Trishula. I still have sort of a shot, but I just need to draw into like the right card. Let me see. I can wait. Actually, no, I can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is lethal. This kind of puts a hamper in their plans, though. Then after this, I can evenly match. That was almost lethal. I wonder if he has any plays left. No, he doesn't. Alright, here comes the M-Pen pop. Here I wonder if they have Ash Blossom. I don't think they do they? Let me do this. So how many Dragoons do I have? I have one in the grave. Alright, I got an idea. So, I know I can't activate its ability, but I can summon another... I can summon the dragon. So then... And he gets 2 attacks. And I do this. And then... I do this. And I don't think I need to extend, because this is lethal. Easy. Easy. It's all about the advanced planning, guys. Did you guys think I was gonna lose that? That was a close match though. If I didn't summon the Ice Jade from the graveyard, then that would have basically prevented me from winning. Okay, what else? There are like some cards I do want to put in here, just so that I can extend a little bit more. I think probably I want to put in another Ice Jade. The Agerine, I mean. But that means I have to get rid of a card. Actually, no, I could just have 41. It should be okay. Man, sometimes I don't expect winning, but somehow I just end up winning. And that's all the while going second as well. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and I got another evenly matched. Oh, and I got Raigeki. Is this like the whole event? People playing Fluanderies? That can't be, right? Is this like all it is? I mean, the only nice thing that I can say about this is that they don't have like... I don't think they have like Dimension Shifter. Or they don't have like Dimensional Fissure. If a monster is special summoned, the current controller banishes 1 card from their hand. Oh, okay, well. Let me do this. Let me... I can't tell. I don't know if this works or not, but I want to see if it does. Oh, it does work. It does combo. That's nice. I was kind of curious whether or not it wouldn't work. Okay, let me. I think what I'll do is I'll do this. I don't think I'm gonna ever use this, so I'll just do this. Oh wait, the effect stays? I didn't know that. Okay, let me do this. I have a feeling that they're probably gonna somehow destroy my board, so I'll keep the Raigeki, but I'll get rid of the evenly matched. But at the very least, I got rid of their impin. So how do they intend to add the impin back? I assume that it's just banished, isn't it? I have a deck for every event? These kinds of events? You mean the one that people played the Fluanderies? I don't think they have lethal, do they? The attribute events? I do have like one for each attribute. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, we need to top deck here, otherwise we're gonna die. Okay, we didn't top deck, guys. But you know what I drew? I drew into the Raigeki. Also floodgates. Well, there's nothing I can do. I do wish that I draw into like a Diva. That would have helped me extend. And I think I would have gotten like the OKO. Or OTK, I mean. Can Fluanderies actually like OTK with 2300? Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Oh wait, they can bring back the impen? What the fuck? Really? I think I should have kept the evenly matched then. Because I don't think they're gonna be bringing it back face down. Man, people running this type of stuff, that just makes it so much more unfun. Like, I don't mind if it's like like an event of some kind that I don't know, just like the floodgates kind of just ruin it. All right, let me see. I think what I need more of would probably need more of the diva. So I'll put like one extra card in here. That was the first loss of the night, though. But he did win. Congrats to him. You have Magispector deck. You have Evil Eye, Light, Galaxy, Earth. I have Golem. For Earth, I have the Magnet Warriors. Oh, I drew into the Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Let me see. What is he gonna do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna gain life points. I think in this event, nobody uses the Spooky Ghost Sister. It's just like really funny to me that they don't. Ursatic and G Golem. I know Ursatic exists. They're like the what is it? The Transformers that swap out and tribute each other, aren't they? And they have a field spell where they can like keep drawing cards. I don't know what this guy's doing. So I don't know what this guy's plan is. But he's summoning something. It doesn't look like he's gonna draw anything though. Man, I'm so glad I put in like the Ghost Sister and the Spooky Dogwood. Because now I get so much health back. Alright, let me evenly match. I don't think they have a counter for this. I don't know what the point of that was, but they're still getting banished. I don't know what he did there, but he tried to play something. He tried to do something. It didn't work out in his favor. A lot of people are playing Ice Barriers and Fluander Reuse. I hope I see like different archetypes. I know Marinsis is a thing. There you got Ursatic wrong. They're Dark Synchro. Aren't they waters? I thought they were a water deck. Hold on, let me see. I know there's like they have like a little polar bear. Ursarctic. They're water? Yeah, they're water, right? Why? What? They're not Dark Synchro. Alright. Okay, well, I think every match is gonna be the opponent folding to evenly matched. their water, their dark synchro? What? What does that mean? Yay, finally, I got extenders. Have you watched 5Ds? I haven't heard of 5Ds before, but... Actually, no, that's the anime series, right? So I know about 5Ds, but I haven't really watched, like, the whole thing. Oh, this is the Ursatix! The Ursarctics. This is the deck you were talking about. Okay, so it's not just like it's not just people playing like Flanderies and Ice Barrier because they're better. Well, I wouldn't say better. It kind of depends. Even in a good deck, it kind of depends on the person playing it. So I do have to wonder, like, what kind of board are they gonna set up? I know they aren't locked into anything. Instead of total level, it's minus the level of tuner and non-tuner. Oh. Well, for Mermails, we do have, like, a specific thing. Well, not really specific thing. We have Lemuria. Or, I think that's what it's called. We don't really have a choice in that, but most people don't run that. Earth's Arctic Septentrion. What is this? Your opponent's special is to summon as a monster. You can add one Earth's Arctic monster. Oh. Okay. Sure. If this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-down position. You can tribute one level 8 monster, Ursatec monster, ignoring its summoning conditions. Your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with a level that were special summoned from the extra deck. So can I just use like this and then it would disable everything? Or does any of the cards protect against that? I feel like most people that are playing this festival, they kind of underestimate the power of evenly matched. Because so far we had like 3 people scoop because of it. Or not scoop, they basically surrendered. This card is special summoned while you control another Ursatec monster. You can target one spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Well, it doesn't say it negates it, so... I wonder if they're just gonna draw their whole deck. Alright, let me read all this, because that's a lot. Oh, I drew into another diva. Nice. Okay. So this one says that... I don't know what this other crap is. I'll just read this. When a card or effect is activated that targets an Ursatic card you control, you can tribute one monster. Okay. You can tribute one monster, special summon this card. Yeah, and also if this card is special summoned. Negate the effects of without a level that were special summoned from the extra deck. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can add one Ursatic card from your deck to your hand. Okay. Let me get rid of this. So far, from what I've known, is that the only way they can activate is if I target them. Or if I special summon a monster from here that doesn't have a level. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I do wish I had like a kaiju right now, so I can sort of get rid of this. This is like the only problem I have. But with this, I don't really see this being a problem. Okay, sure, why not? I don't have much of a choice here, because I do have to, like, I do have to discard these. The only good thing about this is... Well, this is kind of bad, but it's not that terrible. This is fine. Did he get into Ursatron? Yeah. Let me get rid of these. It does kind of suck that I don't have like any card advantage right now, because the only thing that's protecting me is the Megalo. But he has to have something up there. Drytron and Ursatic are connected. They have a Fusion's field spell. They do play it. It's awesome. It is? I'm kind of surprised right now that the Ursatics can combo like this, but... Oh my god, they're gonna do the whole combo again. Oh my god. Alright, I'm fine with this. See, the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it's just, like, really slow. I think in Magic, though, a lot of the turns, it's a lot faster because one card only has, like, one effect. Whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh, you have, like, multiple effects that activate on top of each other. You know what'd be really funny right now? If we actually top deck, like, the evenly matched. So, that's, like, the only way that it can save us right now. Or, I don't know, maybe, like, another Diva. But I know for a fact he's probably gonna have another negate. Oh, you summoned this. Why? Why? You got the Cheng Ying out. Well, I think the only good thing about this is that he doesn't have anything that that can stop me. Okay, well, okay. I have a kaiju, but that's not gonna do much. They do? Well, I don't really have any, like, follow-up, because the main problem with, like, well, my deck is I need to have, like, a ton of cards to activate from the hand. And if I don't have any more cards, then... Well, I need more card advantage, that's what I'm trying to say. What's he doing? Can he just finish? Why is he overextending now? You want to draw? Well, can you, like, get a move on? Cause I usually don't mind, but, like, but if he has to, like, keep, like, prolonging this, like, I don't mind seeing the deck, but he has, like, lethal right here. I don't know why he keeps doing this. Just want to show off fusion. Well, I'm not gonna lie, he's just kind of doing random combos now. So this isn't exactly fusion. This is just, I don't know, prolonging the match. I don't know. Like, he can just, like, hit right now, but he's not doing that. Okay, there we go. You need a specific spell and field spell? I don't think the guy has, like, the fusion cards in his deck. I don't think that's possible. Well, I don't know, maybe. Unless, like you said, he needs the Drytron, but I don't think he has it. Oh, wait, that reminds me. The whole point of, like, even, like, going on here is that I want to buy the... Hold on. I want to buy the... I want to buy the water field. This is, like, a purchase that I've been kind of prolonging. Like, I like the water deck. I mean, the water field, I mean. Yeah, the Abyssal Waters. I know this comes with, like, a different type of, I know it comes with, like, a different type of music. And I think in my opinion, it kind of fits. I don't think anyone put in Drytron. Hold on. let me shrink a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I might be a tad bit too large. It's been a long while. Let me... Is it in edit? It's not in deck, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Change accessories. There. Nice. Beautiful. Puts a smile on my face. Okay. Let's keep going. I even put the fusion in even though no Drytron field. I'm kind of excited to see what kind of other decks people play. Maybe they play like Marincess. Or, what else? Marincess. Oh, come to think of it, it's hard to come up with a name. I wonder what this guy's playing. Oh, alright. Well, that kind of ruins it. Oh, I don't really have any follow-up with this hand. I wish I didn't draw into, like, the Mizuchi. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to pass. Oh, you know what would have been really cool? If we had, like, the ghost and the spooky dogwood. If we had that hand trap. That way I feel like we could survive a round. What the fuck? Is this a trap deck? Is this a stun deck? Oh wait, no. This is Paleozoics. Are they? Is that Paleozoic? Nice, I drew into garbage, yes. What a bricked up hand. The Paleozoics don't use a flip monster? Oh wait, this is Rika. This is... I know this deck. This is gonna tribute my my cards. I'm kind of surprised. They're playing plants. But, like, the ironic thing is that the plants are water monsters. I forgot they were water monsters. You think they... I don't think they have the ability OTK, do they? I don't think they do. I think they can come close, but probably not OTK. So I know this is gonna summon out the Therion. Unless that's banned. Wait, is the Omni Negate for this one banned? Wait, what is this? This is a weird little duck. I get it, but what is he trying to do? What is this? Alright, get this shit out of here. Get this whole field away. Oh my god, that's cute. He thinks I'm gonna draw into the Deep Sea Diva. But that does turn off my Deep Sea Divas though. Oh, hey, Penguin Soldier. Nice. The exact card I needed. Does he have Duel and Lockbird? No, wait, no, he doesn't. He has something. But what does he have? Oh wait, he has the... He has this. Sure, sure. Alright. I kind of wanted to play the Penguin, but it looks like I can't do that. I know if I choose the Diva, it's gonna get negated. So, the only option I do have is if I summon the Prince. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. That's why I can't use it. Oh my god. Okay, damn it, so he did have Duel and Lockbird. What the fuck? That's kind of a pain in the butt. Damn, this is a bit of a problem. I know if I summon this, he's just gonna tribute it. Wait, hold on. So, if I use the Abyss Glacia, can I crash into that and then have its effect activate? I don't think that's a possibility, is it? Any Link 3? No. Waters don't have any Link 3s. They don't have any such luck. I don't think they do. It's not. Because the thing is, if I crash into this, then I'm just gonna get destroyed. But I know he has also the Rika in the graveyard. But wait, hold on. I don't know if it works, but let me see. Okay, it doesn't work. It does. But the thing is, he was gonna tribute it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. There was like no other way I could play around it. It's on like, yeah, I know, but he's gonna tribute it. And he's gonna get a boost in attack anyways. So it's not like I had any options. So we either had to experiment or just let it go. It can be active if tributed? Really? No way. It said destroy though. Is tributing destroy? If that's the case, I probably should have kept it. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, I think right now, I think what I should do is I should get rid of this Dine. don't tell me. He has another... He has another Joe and Lockbird. He has another one of those. No way. Did he just top deck another one? Let me see. Is more Ray of Greed available? I don't know if I want to put more Ray of Greed in. I don't think I want to put it in, to be honest. This was literally like the only thing I can do, because like the Rika is in the graveyard. See, this doesn't work. I wish it was just, like, if it left the field, it would trigger, but it doesn't. It has to be destroyed. That's the sad part about this. But I'll take the loss. This guy played really well. I don't know why he had Speedroid, though. That one was kind of confusing. Wait, let me see what kind of deck he was playing, because I'm kind of curious why the Speedroid was in there. So he has a couple of these for some reason. Speedroid for level 10 Synchro? I don't know how that would work, but he has like 3 of these and then has 1 of this. Yes. How does this create a level 10? Oh, do you mean by this? He just summons... Wait, no. There's like a bunch of stuff here. You want to go to XYZ Torpedo. Oh! Okay, so he wanted to grab the... He wanted to grab the armor XYZ. So he wanted to go into full armor Dark Knight. That's what he wanted to go into. Okay, well that makes more sense now. Oh, he also has the trap too. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. So, that's kind of interesting. But, what? Wait. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, I see now. Terratop is 1 card XYZ rank 3. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. That's interesting. I was wondering why he played Rika and then he played that. It's water and wind. Creative. It's a little mini wind engine. Okay, I'm gonna go second, because I remember somebody in the chat said, go second, always go second. Hey, look at this, guys. I drew a 3 pair. Ain't this nice? I drew 3 pairs of Adrian. Isn't that cool? Not really, that's not cool. That's not cool, that's bullshit. Wait, so I know this guy's playing he's playing Sharks, but if I just use evenly match, he can't do anything about it, can he? Unless he has like a trap to stop it. Maybe he spelled... Oh wait, what? He's playing Goaties. Oh. Okay, so that means he has something in the hand. Alright, let me do this. So I have a sneaking suspicion. So, I know he summoned this, and he's gonna get back this. Or actually, no, maybe not. I know he has something in the hand. He has Snopios. Okay, you know what? I'll do this. I'll use the Diva. So he has a... I know he has like a trap in the hand. Goaty is our turn deck? Yeah, but I don't know why he stopped at the combo, though. That was kind of weird. Is there, like, a reason? Okay. Alright. It's our turn? Oh, really? You think it's your turn, huh? You think it's your turn? Oh, wait. I forgot to put in one card here. It's supposed to be like a synchro. You want to see what he have? Kind of. I kind of want to see what he has. Let me do this to test the waters. So he has something. But I don't know what it is. He has something in the hand. Let me do this. I know banishing the goatees isn't like the best idea, but I need to see what he has. He did have Ghost Mortar. I knew it. He had like some sort of trap. Hold on, let me do this. I have to guarantee I get like the OTK. I'm not gonna like overextend, but I need to know like what he can do. Or I need to have like enough, I mean. Nice. I kind of expected more. Why did he hold on to that hand trap? I know the Ghost Mortar negates like the special summon monster, but he held on to that. Like he had like so many choke points where he could have just used it. Like if he used it on like the Diva, that would have been okay. Are you still doing the water event thingy? Yeah, I remember you said you wanted to play against me. Did you still want to do that? He doesn't know Atlantean? I swear, I feel like nobody ever plays like Mermail and like the Atlantean. nobody does that. Nobody ever, like from what I've seen when I played ranked and I played like all, like so far I played like the water and wind event, nobody uses Mermail Atlantean. Is it because it's like really costly to you guys? Is that why you guys don't like, is that why people don't like using that? Like, I know it's not certainly not meta, it's like rogue, but like I know it has like some merit, it has value of some kind. Especially with like the newest support. Kashtira's kind of boring, is it? I played against Kashtira before, and they summoned like a whole bunch of monsters, and they used like Dimensional Fissure, but I think I used Evenly Matched, and they couldn't do anything against it. Konami want to fix Mermail and Atlantean. I'm glad they gave it more support. I really like this deck. It's the only deck that I've said before that I have like full confidence in. Every other deck, not so much. Oh, let me redeem these. Holy crap. I got a lot of gems. Damn. I got 1,600 now. You guys want me to like buy like 10 packs? I actually don't really need anything. How to make new dragon monsters, make old dragon monsters but with 3 heads. Oh yeah, that's with like the newest XYZ monster, right? So you use the Abyss Gaios, and then you use that to summon the... I forgot the newest monster, but they use that to XYZ summon. And then you have like a Link 3. See, I'm using a bunch of terminology that some people watching, they don't understand. And I kind of feel bad. It's like, what is this linguistics? What is this lingo? XYZ summon. Synchro summon. What the fuck? What does that mean? I just know that you put one monster on the field and it attacks. I used to be like that when I first got started on Master Duel. I had no idea how anything worked. But it took me like a couple months. Oh, wait, hold on, that reminds me. What were they playing? I kind of want to see like the Goaty deck. I feel as though he kind of bricked really hard. I think that's what kind of messed him up. Because he had 2 shifts in the hand. Which I don't think he can do anything about. Unless he puts it in the grave. And then he had 1 lifeless leaf fish, but that did nothing for him. Damn. He almost could have had it there. Like, he had the extenders, he had the paces, he had everything. He just had an unlucky hand. That's a little bit too bad. Okay. Alright. Ahmed, did you want a duel? Let me make a duel room. I'm assuming that the standard rules are just like this. I don't think it really matters all that much, does it? Okay, so the room ID is A189119. So if you want to play, you know... Actually, just Ahmed. If anybody else wants to play, you're more than welcome to. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me display the room code. There. Okay. I think I'm using the non... What is it? I think I'm using the non... what was it called? I think I'm using the deck that I'm not using in the Wind and Water Festival. I think I'm just using the regular deck that I tested with the ice barriers with. I think. I don't remember. Hey, I got full combo. I can't. This is a good hand. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not a good hand if I get interrupted, but I think it should be okay. Okay, so this is the Pendulum deck. I don't know what these effects are. Or wait, are you playing Odd Eyes? Odd Eyes Pendulum? Or is it just a regular Pendulum deck? I'm assuming since it involves like Odd Eyes, it must be like XY, well not XYZ. I know there's like a Pendulum XYZ monster. Yeah, you guys will be surprised, but this jank works. Okay, so you're gonna destroy the Pendulum, and you're gonna add another Pendulum, the Astrograph Sorcerer. You're gonna add a Pendulum Graph card to your hand, and you're gonna summon the Astrograph Sorcerer. He takes the field. You're gonna summon the... I don't know what that is. The Iris Magician. You're gonna add one Pendulum monster or one Pendulum spell and trap deck to your hand. I think that's another Magician. Okay, double Unknown. I have maybe a hefty understanding that it's probably not Mirror Force. Okay, so I can't target them with anything. Let me see. What do you got? Alright, let me do this. Let me sit the Baron out. Let me squash him with the big turtle. I think that horse needs a break. And then I'm gonna use the Ice Jade. We're gonna slap him down. Gonna slap down the big meat. And we're gonna search for something. You have Call by the Grave, don't you? I have a sneaking suspicion you might have that. Alright, let me grab this. Now, to the naked eye, you guys might think that, oh, you're playing, what is it, Ice Barriers. But then I slap down my big monster. Then it's, all of a sudden, it's not Ice Barrier. Aw, oh, damn it. Damn it. That's fine. I don't mind that. I am glad, though, that I played 2 of the Coral Anemones. Anemones. Alright, so the problem is, let me use this. I'm gonna assume that you have like another negate. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this. And I'll set this on the field. Maybe it's called by the grave, maybe it isn't. Alright, I have to know what's in that hand. What do you have in that hand of yours? Oh, you just have 3 pendulums. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go off of the basis that maybe you don't have Called by the Grave. Or maybe that's an infinite impertinence. But that, I don't know. Let me see. What is that? Oh, it is an infinite. Fuck! Damn it. Alright. I can still try and activate it though. That's not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna try summoning anyways. I know it's negated, but I have to try. Okay. Alright, let's see what kind of combo you have. You have 18 pendulum monsters in the deck. I won't lie though, that did stop my combo. If I played a little bit better, I think I could have gotten this. You do have lethal, I think. Because you still have the ability to pendulum summon. Yeah, okay, you definitely have lethal. I think on the bright side, I did get 1,000 life points. But I don't think that's gonna help me here. Damn. If only. Nice. Good duel. Yeah, that was a really strong deck. Wait, can we see like what kind of deck you had? Or is that like not a feature in this game? I'm kind of curious like what that actually is. Is that just like a bunch of like pendulums in the deck? Or is it just like full-on pendulums, or is it like a cohesive archetype? Okay. I can send it to you on Discord if you want. Oh, you're in the Discord? I think there's like a gaming section. You can send it over there. Okay, let me see. I put it in gaming. Alright. Alright, this is the deck. Let me see if I can display it. There it is. Oh, you did have Nibiru. That was what I was kind of worried about. I always worry about when people carry like the big rock, because you never know when it's gonna crash onto the field. And I've had that happen like a couple times. Everybody almost runs like Nibiru nowadays. Like it's either one copy or it's at like 2. You have 1 copy of Infinite Impertinence. Damn. Oh, you have Allure of Darkness too. This is good. I like this. They're really creative, actually. Usually people don't tend to have pendulums to play, I mean. Mostly because pendulums are kind of risky. Because if they if they get negated, then they don't really have much of a what is it, an extender? I guess you could, like, if you have cards that destroy, and then you can activate its effect. But, like, congrats, though. Yeah, pendulum players are very bold. Interesting deck list. Alright. Let me see. How long have I been streaming? Oh, we've gone for like almost for 2 hours. I don't know. I think I want to kind of take like a. I need to like go and eat dinner, but I had like a lot of fun. So let me leave the room. Unless anybody else wants to like duel me. If anybody wants to, you know, feel free to hit me up. Or I'm also like in like the Discord if you guys want to join that. But this has been a fun festival. I think I've lost like how many times? I think I was at like a 50-50 win rate. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's about a 50-50. So, I lost half the matches and I won half of the others. But everybody played really well. The thing that I kind of got more salty about was the one with the... Was it the one floodgate with the special summoning and the banishment? I don't know what that was. This one, I don't know what this card is, but it's only rare. If a monster is special summoned, the current control of the monster banishes 1 card from their hand. I'm not gonna lie, this being a rare, that seems kind of overpowered. Everybody should run this if you guys really want to win. This seems really good. I think this guy probably. I feel like this guy kind of got fed up with the ice barriers and how they summon, so he really wanted this to be gone. He wanted the ice barriers to disappear. Because whenever they splash the field, it gets really annoying having the discard. So this is probably why he has it. Nonetheless, this is kind of standard for Philanderies. I had a lot of fun today. I just have a bunch of cards that let me draw a bunch. Then as long as I can double summon on one turn, I can get off heavy metal foes and then get like 4 negates up. Oh. Okay, so I see now. That's good. I mean, for rogue decks, getting like 4 negates up, that's like... I don't think like half the decks in this game can do that. Whereas meta decks now, you can like get 4 negates really easily. I mean, I guess if you like interrupt their combo, they can have less, but 4 negates is nothing to scoff at. I remember when like Mermails used to be a thing and they had Christon, Halki, Fibrax, and like totally awesome. We could set up like maybe 4 negates as well. But after that combo, you know, got banned along with Halki, Fibrax, it nerfed like a ton of the rogue decks. So now we kind of just, I don't know, we do have negates, but we tend to go second with Mermails. So we act as like board breakers, kind of. Okay, let me get to the talk screen. Alright. Also, let me get out of the corner. Alright, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream. I want to thank everybody for, you know, giving me advice on like the Water and Wind Festival. And, you know, telling me about the many decks that has to do with water. As well as like Speedroids. Speedroids seem really interesting in how they XYZ summon. Like, it kind of reminds me of like the, what is it? You guys ever heard of the Zodiacs? Zodiacs are like the ones where the XYZ on top of each other. It's too bad that wasn't, those aren't allowed in the event. If they were, I think that would kind of be disastrous. But luckily they aren't. There's like another one. Lyricilic. I saw that they had like an OTK with like wind, in like the water and wind event. But I haven't seen that yet. I did see 2 Fluanderies and a bunch of other water decks. I'd say the most unexpected out of like this event would have to be the Ursaritix. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, that one kind of surprised me. I didn't think they were able to like keep comboing, but they did. Maybe I might like take their offer up on like building a deck. Yeah, going second is kind of cooked. If they can negate my heavy metals, we'll pretty much lose because it's 1 copy. Yeah, but you did really well. I didn't expect like for you to have like 2 negates. Usually when I think of people who set like traps, I think of like magic. I usually think of it being like what is it? Magical cylinders. So it's kind of, I'm kind of taken back by it, like just a little bit. Well, I'm late. Hey, Mono, are you feeling a bit better? How's your day? You're not that late. We're about to end soon. But I had a ton of fun playing in the Water and Wind Festival. Yeah, it's gonna last for like another week, I think. I'm not sure if I don't know, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh, but I feel like for me to play Yu-Gi-Oh on stream, it's more like a comfort game that I would play for myself. But overall, I had a lot of fun. Because I think the best thing about being able to stream something that I really like is just like being able to share to you guys about like the decks that I have. And also like some of the Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge I do have. Even though like a lot of the times what I play is just like water jank. A lot of the decks I play are like rogue and really janky, but I have fun with it. And I like it for that regard. Like I guess to say I don't really like stick to combos or like stick to something that's like a formula. I kind of just want to experiment, even if the experiment blows up in my face. Okay. Good? Nice. Well, I hope you look forward to Sunday for community game night. We have a bunch of options. I think one of them is squiggly.io. Squiglio. And the other two are Gardic Phone and Jackbox. I was thinking of like polling you guys for like the community tab, but then I figured why not just like poll the people that show up? Because I think that would matter the most. If you guys like are there and you guys tell me what you guys want to play. I think that's the best way to go about it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I'm gonna be like, after this I'm gonna go eat dinner. I appreciate everybody that came to support me and, you know, came to talk about me yapping about Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, hope y'all have a good night. You guys take care, and I'll see you on Sunday for community game night. Bye bye everybody.